Hello and welcome to another quick update about Chainlink. Not too much movement since the last video and no change in the Elliott wave count. Currently, I've got here on the chart this green wave count. That is the that is the bearish count. I think that is actually quite likely, but not guaranteed. Here with Chainlink, due to the structure of the chart, I would slightly prefer the bearish count. But to be fair, also here, in line with other cryptos, the probabilities are so close together between bullish and bearish because we are still in this yellow area. And this is the area that we talked about, already in December, November, that we would get into this area. Bear in mind, back then we were around $30 for Chainlink, and everybody called me crazy. So as we are in this area and just moving sideways at the moment, it is not entirely clear because we do not yet have an established trend. As you can very clearly see, we are basically in a range. As long as you are in a range, you don't really know in which direction it's going. All I can tell you is that we have a potential already that the correction is over, and that the correction was over here at around $5.30, but it's not confirmed yet, because the absolute minimum I would want this coin to do is to break above the previous swing high here at 9.76. So far it has always failed to do that. That was also the condition to play out the bullish scenario further, and Chainlink has failed so far to deliver that. Therefore, the bullish scenario has lost in likelihood. So at the moment, as long as we hold support. So, I just said the bearish one is the primary, but maybe it doesn't make sense, because let's say as long as we're holding here certain key levels, we'll keep the bullish one primary expectation, but only with a 55% probability. That just purely has to do with the chart structure here. Many coins show here a higher high than this one. Unfortunately, Chainlink doesn't. That is what makes this so difficult, and that's why this can be counted as a triangle as well. In a triangle pattern, we would expect a move up in a wave E and then another lower low below $5.30. That scenario would be confirmed, or at least we would have an indication that this is playing out as soon as we break below the wave D low. Now the wave D is currently located here at $6.70. However, I would see anyway, even in a wave D, I would see that we go once more a little lower, because I do expect that for Bitcoin as well, before we see the wave E play out. And then target for the wave E, if this is the triangle, one possible target for a wave E is the 61.8% length of the wave of the wave C. So the wave E and C, you can calculate that, and then a target would be $9.02. That's absolutely a key, a very interesting target, $9.02. But it depends on how low the wave D goes. So if you, as you can see, if the wave D goes a bit lower, then of course the target moves as well. So we'll see. I don't think the wave D is over yet. I think we go a little bit lower before we move up and then come down. But that is the bearish possibility. The bulls can still defend the bullish one, and I take that off the chart, because behind this we've got hidden the bullish scenario. In the bullish scenario, we moved up from 530, that was the low in a wave 1. We came down in a wave 2, but again, this is already a bit messy, therefore I don't really like this scenario. Moving up in a 1, came down in 2, moved up in a 3, failed to go above that 9.76 level. However, that was conditioned to maintain the bullish scenario as it was. So, however, we can still count it as a 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern. Now the fifth wave is missing now. So then also in this fifth wave, if we go higher, we need to go above the wave 3 high at 9.55 as a minimum, and then 9.76. And then this 5-wave move would be finished, but it would be a leading diagonal. So we've got the scenario either as a triangle, which I just had on the chart here, a triangle pattern, which would be bearish, which means we will see one more lower low below 530, and the bullish scenario here in a leading diagonal. Both scenarios possible. However, where do they differ? They will differ in how high this next wave up will go. If we, in the next wave up, stay below the wave 3, so if we do not get above $5 or $9.50, then it is very likely we will also make a lower low below 530. If we get above that level, it cannot be a triangle anymore. Yeah, and then it would be likely that this was a leading diagonal and that the following move down will make a higher low, and eventually we will go higher, and the risk that we will go below 530 will thereby reduce. And that's basically the update about Chainlink. Two possibilities here, and it depends on how high this next wave up goes. This will split both scenarios that currently run in parallel. It will split them apart. Yeah, good. Hopefully that was clear. Interesting chart development, but yeah, we just need to see how the next move up develops. But as you can see, and what the message is, in the short term, I expect one more dip down, possibly here to that white line that I've got on the chart here. 644 was one target, but from here then to move up in either the wave E or the wave 5 of the leading diagonal. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.